Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my cooking show. This recipe started out as a cheap, lazy vegan recipe. I changed it slightly, added some cauliflower to it, and now this is our favorite spaghetti pasta sauce. It's kind of like a bolognese. Is it technically a bolognese? Probably not, but it has lentils in it. This recipe is really easy because everything just goes into one vessel. Alright, so first thing you need is a cup of lentils. I am using red lentils today. You could use red split lentils, yellow lentils. I wouldn't recommend using like the green or brown lentils because those take longer to cook, so you want something small like this. Oops. And then you want a tablespoon of sugar. I really like this recipe with coconut sugar, but we ran out of that, so I'm using just regular unrefined sugar. But isn't all sugar refined? I don't know. 2 tablespoons of tamari. You want a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder. You can use fresh garlic too if you like. 1/2 teaspoon of ginger powder. Again, you can use fresh ginger too, but this is just easier. Gochujang, which is a Korean fermented hot pepper paste. And this is what makes this recipe, just takes it over the top. Since it is fermented, it has like a deeper umami flavor. So it adds a nice like base to this sauce. So you just want 2 tablespoons of that. So if you don't have an Asian store near you, you'll probably have to order that online. If you don't have onions, you can use onion flakes. And you just want to like chop these small. And I'll just add them to the wok directly. Pig, you do not want onion, trust me. Alright, so you don't really need cauliflower in this recipe, but it tastes really good, so I highly recommend you add some. Normally I would put in a head of cauliflower, but these are quite tiny, so I'm gonna put in both. So I'll just chop them up into little chunks. Let's see if I can do this without making a mess. Normally Kuba cuts these. Here we go. I really like cauliflower lately, I don't know why. It is really high in vitamin C, so maybe I'm like craving more fruits or something. Pig is once again begging for food. Anytime she hears me cutting something in the kitchen, she wants a taste. So size-wise, I would go with something like this. Just like smallish pieces. And then you can just add them all to the wok as well.
Yeah, you might be fine with just one.
Yeah, maybe I should.
Because then you will have to put a lot of water to cook it.
Oh yeah, true. Alright, fine, I'll just put one. We can save the other one for tomorrow's dinner. I like raw cauliflower. I'd like it better with some like hummus, but on its own it's okay. Okay, so the only other thing you need is 4 cups of water. That's it. Start it on high and then bring it down to medium once it starts simmering. Yeah, that paste is worth every grosze. Grosh. Worth every grosh. You're funny. So was this wok. Love my wok. How Asian of me. I always joke that Kuba's turning Korean because now he eats like soy sauce and tamari and gochujang and what else?
I don't know what else.
So once it starts simmering, I'm going to turn it down to medium. With this induction burner, it's from a 9 to a 5. So I keep it on like 4 or 5. Depending on how crazy it's getting. Simmer it for 20 minutes. And make sure you just stir it occasionally. That's all you have to do for the sauce. I should call it like back in the kitchen where I belong or something. I like my cauliflower soft, so I just put it in right away. If you're more sensitive about the hardness of the cauliflower, you might want to add it in a little later. But I like it where it's like nice and soft and soaks up all the juice. Alright, so that's it for the sauce. It's still a little juicy, but it'll soak it up as we let this rest. Because now what I'll do is I'll just boil the spaghetti, so this will just be sitting on the side. And the cauliflower did fall apart a lot, but that's fine. Mmm. Delicious. I like it better with the onion versus the onion powder. Spaghetti is one of my 2 favorite noodles. It's funny to me that this recipe was inspired by something that definitely wasn't a pasta sauce recipe, and then we figured out how to make it into a pasta sauce recipe because we eat pasta every day. Green onions. Green onions. Yes, my scissors are dirty. Don't judge me. It's not really dirty, it's just from like stickers and stuff. Doesn't like a little garnish just make the dish like way more fancy?
I guess, yeah.
It elevates it. Oh, if I had that peppermill, I'd be like, Instagram. That is awesome. Gochujang and the lentils together, it really tastes like mince. Like if this were to have ground beef in it or something. It tastes very meaty, doesn't it? So good.